What's going on, guys? Welcome along to Arsenal Fan TV, and we've got a massive game this Saturday at home to Everton in the FA Cup. Now we've got to be winning this one. I mean, I dread to think what would happen if we lost this one, or even if it went to a replay. I mean, let's be realistic for a moment. This is probably our only chance left of a trophy this season. We are still in contention with the league, but you know, it's going to be extremely difficult, and I like to think that we can actually go all out and win this tournament. Now, what my main concern is about this one, are we going to play the way we played against Stoke City? Because if we play like that, we haven't got hope in hell in this game. Everton are a quality side, they're a much better side than Stoke, and when they came to the Emirates before in the league, they actually gave us a really good game. And you've got to remember that they've actually strengthened their team since we last played, and they've brought in Aidan McGeady, they've brought in Traore, who are two quality players, and they're playing pretty well for them. So it's going to be an extremely difficult game, and especially with the news that Jack Wilshere is out for 6 weeks. Now that is just typical Arsenal luck to lose him for that amount of time, to miss all these crucial fixtures. The Everton game, the Bayern game, the Spurs game, City, Chelsea. It's just typical that we lose him at this period of the season, but we've got to get over it. I mean, I'm questioning who's going to play in that holding midfield role alongside either Arteta or Flamini, or if we're going to see the Arteta-Flamini partnership. I mean, in this kind of game, I probably wouldn't prefer it. I remember we played that partnership against Liverpool, and it kind of came off in that game, and it cancelled out their attack somewhat. But Everton, I think we've got to go out all guns blazing in this one. We can't have another lethargic performance like we did against Stoke. I mean, Everton, they've got too many players that are going to punish us. They're very stable at the back, although they have lost Phil Jagielka for this game, so hopefully we can punish that and grab a few goals in. So I just want to see us start like we did in that game against Bayern, where it looked like it actually meant something. Whereas that Stoke game, I mean, we played like a mid-table side that wasn't in contention for anything. I mean, did they want to win that league or not? I mean, you know, we've got to win this. We've got to play like we want this tournament. I want to see passion, I want to see desire, I want to see the players really going for it, flying out of blocks, getting a few early goals and putting this game to bed. Now, Everton aren't just going to hand it to us on the plate. They've got too much quality in their side to do that. I mean, Lukaku, they've got him back in the team, and you know, no doubts at all over his quality. They've got De La Feu. I'm not too sure why he doesn't start for them, but nonetheless, he's a great impact player. We saw that when he came off the bench and scored against us with a cracking goal. So they've got too many players in that team that, you know, we're going to have to be wary of. And with Koscielny a doubt for this game, that is a bit of a concern, but I'm hoping he'll pull through for this one. Looking at from the Arsenal side of things, though, if we win this, we're going to Wembley and we're inches within lifting the trophy. And I'd be more than happy with second or third in the league and an FA Cup, because at least it's showing signs of improvement, and then we could push for the title next season. I still think this has been a really good season. I mean, compared to last season, we're doing extremely well. The title is still in for contention, but if you look at who we've got to play, it's going to be extremely difficult. I still believe that this is our best chance of winning a trophy, so I think we've got to go all out for it. I want us to play our strongest team. I want us to kind of write off the Bayern game. I know that doesn't sound good, but you know, to go there, get a result, you know, play our strongest team, possibly get injuries. You know, we've got to be going all out for this Everton game and trying to win it. So, looking at the lineup, I mean, I've been racking my brains over this because I don't know who's going to go out there and have a good performance. I mean, I was thinking about playing Podolski for this one, but given how he played against Stoke, where he was basically not even on the pitch, I just don't know. And then do you play Giroud or Sonogo up top? You know, it's just really hard to think who's going to go out there and who's going to play well. And I think one player that no doubts we've got to start is Flamini, because we missed him. We missed someone to give the team that lift, someone to tell people where to be, and we needed that commanding player in midfield. So he's got to start, no doubts. This is my line that I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Fabianski in goal. He's played well for the whole FA Cup, so I don't see why he should be dropped. Then Sanya at right back, Mertesacker, Koscielny if he pulls through, Gibbs, Flamini, Rosicky, Chamberlain, Ozil, Gnabry and Sonogo. Now, I've left Arteta out merely because I don't know if the Arteta-Flamini thing is going to work in a game like this. I think we've got to go all guns blazing in this one. Of course, Jack Wilshere is going to be a massive loss, and I would like to see Rosicky fill in that box-to-box midfield role alongside Flamini. Have that experience in midfield, hopefully those commanding authority figures, and it will just do the whole game so much more justice. And then you've got Gnabry and Chamberlain on the left and the right, so that's giving Ozil two proper runners and a big guy with Sonogo in front of them. Giroud did nothing in the Stoke game, and he's proven to be inconsistent at the moment. I don't know if it's what going on in his personal life or if he's just not playing well, because he had a cracking game against Sunderland, then he just wasn't in the game against Stoke. And To be fair, that was a really tough physical game. He did have loads of men marking him, but I do want to see Sanogo start this one. He played extremely well in the game against Liverpool, and he played very well against Bayern Munich. So I would be more than happy to see him start this one, and it would be someone to deal with the likes of those massive Everton defenders, with the likes of Distan. I think they've got Alcaraz in there, who's a pretty big guy. So it will just it will really bolster that attack for us. I want to see us doing a lot more up top, and then we've still got Cazorla to bring off the bench, or Podolski, and Podolski, if he starts, I want him to play so much better than he did in that Stoke game. He's got to be getting more involved. He's a German international with over 100 appearances. He's got to be getting a little involved in the game at least. Anyway, that's my lineup. I want to hear your lineup on this one because I'm just really not too sure on it at the moment. Score predictions, I think it's going to be extremely tight. I'm going to go with 2-1 to Arsenal, but we can't afford to get a draw and have it go to a replay, and we just can't lose. That's unthinkable. But like I said, we've got to play like we want it. That's the only way we're going to win it. And we do have a better quality side than Everton. There's no questions over the amount of quality that Everton have got. But, you know, on paper, we're the better side. But in a full 90-minute game, paper kind of means nothing. And like I said, we just got to play with that desire like we want to go and win this trophy. Anyway, like I said, leave your score predictions in the comments box below. If you have enjoyed the video, it would be great if you could click the like button. Subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV, and as always, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully we're going to do this.